Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel which is Brith Talks. I talk about movies, I talk about music videos, I talk about music, books and whatnot. So, as my title reveals the subject, we are going to talk about the much anticipated and much appreciated movie, The Batman. Yes, Batman, aka Bruce Wayne, is a very popular character and very much appreciated character, very much admired in around the world, and including me. So, in fact, most of the time, often we think or wish that the actual Batman running around in our real world. However, let's not get into that discussion that what could have happened or didn't actually happen. Okay, let's talk about the one this video is about. Back in 2013, Ben Affleck took the mantle of Batman in DC Extended Universe. And eventually, he appeared on the screen in Batman vs Superman and also in the both Justice League movie by Zack Snyder. Sorry, and in the year 2017 and 2021. So it is also believed that Ban was supposed to be in the Batman movie we are talking about as a main lead, co-writer, producer, and director. That apparently didn't happen, and the project was dropped. And eventually, Matt Reeves came in the scene of the direction of the movie. And judging from previous work done by him and the IMDb rating, there was a little bit doubt about him about directing the Batman movie. However, let me tell you, he has done a tremendous job in this movie. Moving on. So, in May 2019, Robert Pattinson was cast as a new Batman. So, which surprised a lot of people and me too, because hearing of Robert Pattinson, the stereotype image comes in mind that pale vampire, sweet pale vampire from Twilight Saga, right? And moreover, for me, the best Batman was Christian Bale from Dark Knight trilogy. And honestly speaking, I wasn't even happy when Ben Affleck was casted as Batman. I was actually expecting that Christian Bale would return as Batman again. Anyway, that didn't happen. So Robert Pattinson again proved us very much wrong, and oh boy, am I glad that he proved us wrong about his capability. And the people who ever raised their eyebrows about him playing the Batman. For this Batman movie, Robert has given a lot of great performance. For instance, Remember Me, Good Time, and not to mention, by the time I heard the news about him playing the role for Batman, another two movie was out. One was Tenet, and another one was The Devil All the Time, and those movies were really good, be it the main lead or the supporting role. Um, so, and now the Batman is released, and yes, he was so good in this movie. So, the movie was completely focused on showing the detective side of the Batman, and it did fully justice with that. The movie drew inspiration from 1970s Batman film and some comics like Year One, The Long Halloween, Ego. Moving on, the movie starts with a very intense, dark, and very much engaging scene of Riddler opening duct tape and killing people. And that particular scene just, got my attention, and it kept me glued to my seat. And what should I say? Movie was, yes, it was very much dark. It was very dark, and it's totally fine for the Batman movie because it's a dark theme, and Reeves has outdone himself for the movie. Great picturization, awesome cinematography, and cinematography was done by Greg Fraser, and commendable screenplay and the dialogue delivery, especially by Robert. Wow, color grading matched the theme of the movie so well that there's no more one could expect. And the slow entry of Robert as Batman from the dark, and that was the whistle moment for me. And as an action movie fan, I'm so much satisfied with the action choreography. Again, Robert deserves all the appreciation for doing the scenes with such grace, and hopefully he did some of the stunts or other way around. It doesn't really matter if the stunts were performed by the stuntman. It was an awesome treatment for the eye, and it was worth mentioning that it was so realistic. No necessary slow motion shot. Kudos to the director of photography, and also worth mentioning. Just when I was feeling like arts for a little bit of slow motion scenes, they just popped one right into it. The scene where Penguin's car just rolled over and it was upside down, and over there the Batman was walking towards him, getting out of his car. The scene was totally upside down, and it was so damn good. The Batman walking, and there is an explosion behind him. Oh, I had literally goosebumps. And once again, Robert's dialogue delivery, his acting skill has paid off. The way he says, "I'm vengeance." Sorry, I can't do that voice. Will make everyone fall in love with him. The best thrilling part was the Riddler, the main villain. Paul Dano, again, best cast for the role. He just brought the character to life so well. The intensity, the madness required for the character was fully delivered. I wonder why he is not getting such kind of roles. Last time I saw him that good in the movie Prisoners, if you have watched it. If you haven't, do watch it. Alongside, others did well to their characters on the big screen. Thanks to the casting director again. As mentioned earlier, it showcases the detective part of Batman, and the whole movie revolves around riddles, question, and constant fear of what's going to happen next. Now, a lot of people are not happy that they didn't get much of action in the second part of the movie, which I beg to differ. Because although it is an action movie, especially Batman, I don't think that after every 5 minutes there should be another fight or CGI action scenes. I was totally fine with the second part as well. Uh, and the first part had a lot of action sequences. The hand-to-hand combat, the gunfight, the knife fights, and the car chase. Whoa! Great CGI, great editing, great action choreography, and so which serves the purpose to keep one engaged in the first part. But however, for the second part, it focused on the story build-up and the mystery and the history of the Wayne family and the origins of Riddler. And to be honest, I'm very much happy with it. And worth mentioning, this is probably the most realistic Batman movie ever. For example, this one, where Batman still has his eyeliner on after removing the mask. Unlike the other Batman, where the eyeliner disappears magically. Also, the Batmobiles and the costumes. No fancy or science fiction armored vehicle with lots of assault weapon. Some same goes for the flying suit. They used a wingsuit instead of showing some kind of high tech imaginary cape. to make Batman fly. And the car's acceleration scene, oh, again, that boom boom sound, oh, cool. That was really cool. And now, another thing which is so great about this movie is the makeup, man. The prosthetic makeup they done. Oof. Now look at these two pictures. If you don't know about the star cast of the movie, can you would you say that these two person are the same individual? That's kudos to the makeup team. And so overall, the movie is a great experience. If you haven't watched the movie yet, go and watch it. Here comes one thing. If you haven't watched the movie, I might have a spoiler for you. Well, technically, it's not a spoiler. What happens at the very end of the movie when Riddler was upset about everything not going according to his plan, there was a sound of laughing from the background in Arkham Asylum. And now, IMDb shows that it was very pure. And also, a lot of fan theory says that he is going to be the next Joker in the Batman movie sequels. So that's a sad news for the Joaquin Phoenix's Joker's fan. However, do let me know in the comment section what do you think about this particular theory. Well, now conclusively, the hype people are making about this movie is totally right, and it is one of a great movie that has ever been made. I would say if you haven't watched the movie, go and watch it. You can watch it without popcorn. As I'm not a critic, so I would rate the movie as an honest audience 9 out of 10. So, yeah, anyways, that's once again I would like to mention great cinematography, great screenplay, great acting and dialogue delivery, great action choreography, great direction of photography. Everything was really good. Color grading, the shot designing, the set designing, everything was really good, and it lives up to one's expectation, whatsoever you are expecting from a Batman movie. Yeah. Go watch it. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed my review video, give me a thumbs up and do let me know in the comment section what do you think about the movie you have, if you have watched it already. And also consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much again. Hari Om.